Okay, there is so much going on between you and your twin flame right now, and I know you can feel it. I know you can sense it. It's almost as if the volume on your connection is turned up to the max, and I am here today to talk a little bit more about why that is. Because we are in the midst of the 8-8 portal, okay? The 8-8 portal is truly amazing. It's one of the most powerful portals to manifest in the entire year. And I've been doing some sort of ritual or something to honor our union every single year, ever since I met my twin flame. And I want to share a little bit more about the magic of this portal today. What it means, I want to share some advice on what you can do to tap into this. We're also having a couple of messages from your counterpart today because they are loud, okay? Also, like, I am receiving a lot of messages from them. They want to speak. Even if they might not speak in the physical, even if you're in separation, I can tell you right now, if you use this portal, if you don't sleep on it, because honestly, don't sleep on the Lion's Gate this year. There is a lot that will be revealed when it comes to your purpose, okay? This portal will shine a light on what to do to call this union further in. And it's not about doing all kinds of things in the physical to make that union happen. It's really what you do within yourself, and your twin flame is going to send you messages, is going to communicate with you during that time in a very specific way. Like, it's going to be turned up. You're going to, maybe you already feel it because we're in the middle of it. You feel restless. You have these nights where you just can't fall asleep. You have these energetic disruptions where one minute you feel really good, you feel really ecstatic. The next second you feel lonely. You're missing them, or you just have changes in your mood. You're extra cranky, you feel them strongly. You feel their presence even more. You're having these astral visits where they contact you. You see them in your dreams, or you hear songs and it's pretty clear that's a message from them. These are all ways that our counterpart is communicating with us. And this is the time to hone in even more on that. And I can tell you they feel it too. This is strongly what I'm picking up on, is your twin flame is in a stage of this where they know exactly that, like, there's no more running from it. There's no more running. There's no more hiding. Now it's like in that phase of allowing and actually finding out why you're here, because your purpose shines a light on this union. Like, you came together. Sure, it is a romantic story in a way. That love that you have for your counterpart is so beautiful, but it is also a story of coming into alignment with your soul. And by doing this, you are calling in the union. Like, that is also part of it. And that's where the power is in your hands, because you can do that. You can do that right now. And the best thing, this is what I love most about it, is you can already connect to your twin flame during that time. You don't have to miss them, even if you're physically separated, okay? So let me just really quickly, before I pull some cards, I want to talk really quickly about what the 8-8 portal is. So basically, it means, like, during that portal, the star Sirius appears on the horizon, comes into conjunction with the sun. And energetically, what that means is that it activates higher consciousness. It's basically a portal that allows you to have more of these downloads that are helping you, that are guiding you on your path. If you don't know the way, if you don't know how this is all going to work out for you, you can ask your higher self for guidance during that time. And it is also an activation of our heart chakras. And, well, you might know this, like, they are the gateway to physical union with our twin flame. And on top of that, it's like you share the same chakra system, okay? Your chakra system is connected to your twin flames chakra system, basically. And when you tap into opening your heart chakra, you're also opening your twin flames heart chakra. Like, you are allowing them to step deeper into this connection. And that is why I have collected a whole ritual on that, okay? That helps you to connect to your counterpart regardless of whether you're in separation or no contact or whatever seems to be standing in the way. Because on the higher planes, there is nothing separating you. And you can actually work with your twin flames higher self to allow them to also guide you into physical union. Because think about it, your higher self is connected to you, but your twin flames higher self is also connected to you because you are the same, okay? So you can access their higher self. You can send and receive loving and healing energy and make this a very powerful turning point towards your physical union. So if you're interested, this ritual will be down below. What is the theme of this 8-8 portal for the both of you before I draw the single cards? Okay, that one's to come out. Wow. Okay. It was definitely worth the wait here. Upper world, the future. Honestly, this is exactly what I was picking up on. Thank you, Spirit. Your counterpart has had, I would say, really sudden flashes. Maybe in dreams, maybe it was more so like that snap, that moment of clarity. This, oh my God. They've been in a period, I would say, where they realized that after they met you, the old life doesn't really fit anymore. But then there's the void where you don't know where it's like, where am I going? Like, okay, so the old doesn't fit anymore. Fine. But what am I supposed to do? Like, where am I going? It almost feels this is the night time, okay? It feels like you are at night, you're wandering alone. This is how it feels a little bit, when you're trying to find your purpose after the dark night of the soul. And this is where they found themselves, after meeting you. And that bliss and that beauty of meeting you was there. And it was this incredible high. But then, wow, you're like, what am I gonna do now? This life doesn't fit anymore. The old, everything I've built. And there is this shimmer of light. I'm seeing like a glow from within them. Really, Spirit is showing me like a seed of light. Oh my God, this is really beautiful within their heart that is illuminating the path. Like, you have sparked something so deeply within them that it allows them to see and feel their purpose. And they want you to know that they are fully aware that this is caused by your meeting, and that your meeting was not just random. It was very special. Like, they can feel the gravity of it. And I'm also hearing them, they're saying, I am ready to do whatever it takes. I am ready to work on myself. I am ready to work together. Because what you're doing is you're working together. It's not like pointing the finger and saying, oh, you got to do the work and you're the only one who has to do the work. It's really, you are working together. I'm also seeing with the 8-8 portal, I'm seeing the infinity symbol, which is kind of reminds me of an 8. It's this balance. It's this back and forth. It is this energy of you do what you can, and then the other person does their part. Like, you do what you can. You give it your all. And that is what matters. And with these steps towards authenticity, I'm seeing like what matters for your union is that you both are stepping into authenticity. That you really go deep within yourself and ask yourself, what is the purpose? Why am I here? And not what you think other people, are saying on this, but what do you really feel like? if you were to get into communication with your soul, like what is your soul telling you, like why you are here? Because that is a key to physical union. And they also have a message for you, okay? They have such gratitude, okay, for meeting you. They are so incredibly grateful for everything you have done, how you have changed their life in a matter of such a short time, in more ways than you could ever imagine, okay? You are the motivation. You are not only the one who feels like home and the one who truly gets them. Like, you know how you can, oftentimes you have a friend or someone, like someone you really have a good connection to, that you can be yourself with, you know? You feel like you can be silly and goofy, but you're always keeping a little bit of a mask up, you know? And with you, they feel like they can be fully themselves, and you really take them for who they are without shaming them, without making them feel less, and they want to thank you for that, and they are so, so grateful, okay? Please don't question the love that your twin flame has for you. I want to pull a quick card for your energy right now and then for their energy. Spirit, what is the energy of those who are watching, okay? The counterparts who are watching this video. Let's take a look. Wow. Okay, we have two energies. Intelligence and communication. Okay. You're incredibly self-aware. And that is your biggest strength right now, is your self-awareness, okay? Intelligence, Spirit is saying, is not only your IQ, okay? It's also your EQ. It's emotional intelligence. You have, really, Spirit is saying it's two birds also. It's like, I'm seeing you have a bird's eye view on your connection. You have a foresight. You can see beyond, you know? Crows are also said to be between the worlds messengers, communicating. You know, they have an incredibly strong memory, and you carry the energies of your past life connections. You have a stored memory of what you have both experienced with each other, I feel. You might have also been waking up to past life memories recently. And you are able to see how everything fits together in the grand scheme of things. And that is what Spirit wants you to focus on, and also with that communication. Communicate with your counterpart, okay? See these moments where you're having these transmissions with them as communication, because they are. Okay? And you can harness and strengthen this connection. The way I'm seeing this is it's an inner sanctum. It is a sacred space where you can meet, okay? So you can feel your twin flame's higher self, and you can communicate. Because, you know, recently I was reading something. It was a quote that marriage is a long conversation. I really, really agree with that, because communication is everything. No matter what you're facing, right? It's like, if you're able to communicate your feelings in a healthy way, doesn't mean that you're getting, you know, like that you're accusing and blaming and shaming, but more so you're telling your counterpart how you feel, you know? I've been doing that too. It does not matter, like, Spirit wants you to know, it doesn't matter if you're in separation, in no contact, like your twin flame's on the other side of the world, or whatever seems to be standing in the way. You are able to communicate. Your telepathy, you know, that is so strong. And Spirit wants you to utilize it, okay? Do the ritual. I'm telling you, it is so healing. I have also included layers like how to use it in order to process emotions. In order to process, sure, there are things that come up. You can call it triggers or whatever you want to call it. I don't like the word trigger because it's, I don't know. I'm just seeing it as it's things that come up that you're invited to work on, okay? You don't have to see it as this, oh God, it's a trigger and that's so bad. But see it as, okay, there are moments in your connection that are inviting you to reflect deeper. But at the end of the day, no matter how deep that feeling is, like how intense it feels in that moment, there is nothing that you have to be afraid of. There is no emotion that you have to be afraid of. In the moment you process it, the moment you don't push it away, you really process it, you sit with it, you allow it to be there without judging it. The moment you do that, you're already processing it. Because like when we're crying, I've read that once, it's like when you're crying, your body has already processed it the minute you're crying. So when you're crying, you're done processing. That's why it feels so healing, like a release, I want you to please don't postpone whatever you want to talk about with your twin flame, whatever you want to say. I've been having some pretty tough conversations too, telepathically. It's like, ask yourself, what would you do? Like, really ask yourself right now, what would you do if you were in physical union? Do you think there's never going to be a day where you're going to have a disagreement? You're going to have a disagreement. And now is like the training ground to practice how you do that in a healthy way where you can let it be there. You can allow it to be there. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to tuck it away to not be complicated or, maybe you feel like you're oversensitive, but you're not. Your twin flame loves you as you are, and there's nothing to hide. And let me see that card wanted to come out. Let me pull 2 cards because I want to be fair. I want to give you both the opportunity. Wow, that's beautiful. The energy of your counterpart is balance and happiness. Oh my God. They are really saying that you brought them happiness. In a way, what I'm hearing is, sure, okay, there might have been moments where it felt like because of the dark night of the soul, your life's falling apart, like you're in the unknown, you're in that void, you're wandering through the dark and everything. But still, with all those shifts that came into your counterpart's life, they see you as their lucky charm. It wasn't always easy in the sense that like the emotions that came up, were a lot and intense, but at the end of the day, you have brought them into such a better place within their life, and they want to thank you for that. There also is an emphasis on balance. Here's what they're doing currently. I feel like sometimes you're getting a little bit frustrated or impatient with them, which is okay. Like, you can feel all your feelings, let it out, It's like, it's natural to question, let's just say you're in no contact, what are they doing? Like, what are they up to? And it's also, oftentimes, I know that for myself, you're having, I don't want to say obsessive thoughts, but you're thinking about your counterpart. Like, it's normal, okay? They are in the middle of rebalancing their life, and I do sense that they are coming more into alignment with their soul's purpose, that they're really taking action on a new start, on a fresh start. And I had the Fool card a lot of times in my twin flame readings currently. Like, you can watch other twin flame readings down in the playlist if you want to. I've created a whole series recently. They might be going more into nature. They might be taking better care of their health, reading books, researching things, changes in their habits, in their diet, in their lifestyle, exercising, these things. Like, they're more focused on the external shifts, while you seem to be more focused on the internal. But both is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, you're both doing whatever you can. And that's what I meant in the beginning of the video, where I was saying, like, you're doing what you can. Like, you're both two individuals, you know what I mean? Like, of course you're from the same soul blueprint, but you're still an individual being at the end of the day. So the way that you both go about this union in the physical and your progress in the sense of aligning with your soul's purpose is different. It's going to happen not only in a different way, because everyone has their own approach on how they do things, how they process things, what kind of type of person they are individually, but also sometimes in a different time frame. That was the hardest part for me to realize, but what helped me the most was really when I connected to my twin flame's higher self. And I realized that even in the time where things seem to be, I don't know, like maybe slower on getting impatient, or I am overly focused on the physical reality, which can happen, like even if you're on a good path and you feel so secure in your inner union, you can still have moments where you get into the habits of, like, you know, looking at 3D and everything. When you realize that you can't support your twin flame in this, that you're not powerless, okay? Like, you're one system. You're so connected that everything you do, and it's 222 on the time that's left filming, that could be a synchronicity for you too. It's like, whatever you're doing, nothing is ever in vain. Like, the love you're sending, the encouragement you're sending, it's never in vain, okay? I want you to really know that. So harness the energy of this portal. You know, this is where you can set the tone for your mission, or you can decide, okay, this is what I want to call in. And believe it or not, I know it sounds a little bit wild when you first hear it, but your twin flame's higher self is actually helping you to manifest union in the physical. Because think about it. Your twin flame and you are so connected on the higher planes. Like, your higher selves are in that union already in the 5D. So when you get into contact with your twin flame's higher self, you can access information that really helps you. Now, you know, instead of what we're often doing, trying to figure out steps in the physical of how to make it happen, how to speed it up, you know, it's like, with logic, we won't really get far in this. So I really, really recommend you go and do the ritual. Set your intentions. Set your intentions for this union in the physical reality, because I do feel that you are, I don't want to say like ahead of time. It's not like a competition here, but you have information, downloads on where this could go. And I want you to really think about, what are you calling in? What is your vision long term, okay? And with that communication card, what do you want your twin flame to know right now in this moment, in this portal? Like, how do you want to help them further to step into their authenticity? Because you can do so much. Like, you can do things. You can really, not as in like like messing with the 3D kind of energy, but more like you can do things, you can take action, you can step into aligned action that is actually going to help you. And also, it's a very soothing experience if you're missing your twin flame physically. This has brought me, like, I would have gone insane without this. This has brought me so much comfort, as my twin flame is on the other side of the world, and that can be challenging, okay? But you don't have to miss them so much. So if you want to try it out, go ahead. The ritual will be linked down below. Okay, what do they want you to know first? Card just flipped around. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. You've got something that I can't resist. You really are the first person to break down their walls completely. And the way that you're doing this is effortless, okay? This is honestly what will bring you closer together, is because there is no way to hide, but this will allow you for greater intimacy. This will allow you for a connection in the physical, you know, because that connection on the other planes is already there, but this will allow you to step into a connection that you've never experienced, okay? And you are both being prepared for that. Your eyes take me to another place. Definitely harness that. Like, you know, when you look into your counterpart's eyes and you can feel it. Like, that energetic transmission is like, it's not for the faint of heart. It's a lot that sometimes comes up, but the more you do it openly, really allow everything to be there. It can be tough. Like, I've been sobbing, I've been crying, I've been feeling all my feelings. I have been, you know, I have this mindset on the journey where it's like, I don't care what I have to face. I will face every single feeling. Give me everything. Because I've been through so much in my life. I have been literally in hell, okay? I mean, I'm not trying to over exaggerate here, but I've been in really bad situations. I felt existential dread, you know, dark nights of the soul. I've also felt amazing moments and amazing emotions in my life, and I have really felt the entire spectrum of emotions. So therefore, I really am like, okay, give me everything. I don't care what comes up, because there's nothing you can't face. And the more you do that, the more you allow it to be there, the more you're gonna see like, wow, it's okay to feel all of that. It's okay to feel it, and it gets better. It gets so much better, and it also makes you feel so much more connected to your counterpart, because you do share this intimate moment, even if they are in the physical, not around. So they're also saying, I can feel you when you're not around, okay? They definitely are having, I'm really seeing these energetic transmissions between the both of you, where they might not be able to fully make sense of it, but they can feel it. And it makes them feel really good. It makes them feel good. You are the anchor. You are the light, you know, like feeling you alone is honestly, that's what they're saying. That is their happy place. That is their happy place. Your energy is their home and their happy place. In this very, very confusing world. Wow, oh my God. It's like, they have so much to say to you. Honestly, go into telepathic exchanges. You will be surprised what you can receive from your counterpart. I'm telling you, like, the stuff I've received so far, I'm just so grateful. I don't even know. I'm so grateful. Okay, let me draw 2 cards for what could be potentially happening on your shared mission. Of course, take how it resonates. That will be very individual for you, what you could do together. There are 3 cards coming out here. That could be both of you. Wow, cool. Okay. So on these mission cards, there are different things. They're like details and everything, but this is more like the character traits of each person. Take it how it resonates. Visionary, dreaming of a better world. I think that could be them. Getting also a little bit of Sagittarius energy, or that visionary dreamer, like hoping, dreaming of a better world. I don't know if it's possible energy. And then intuitive, an empath, a peacemaker. I think that would be you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sensing that from you. You are very in tune with your intuition, so much so that it sometimes even scares you, you know, like so much so that sometimes you're like, how the heck did I know that? Like, or why am I getting that information right now? You're very psychic. You could have an awakening of your psychic gifts through that Kundalini awakening or your journey. This is, I feel like, a potential. This is a potential of your mission. Doesn't that mean that it has to be? You could be hosting courses or workshops or retreats on healing, on ascension, you know, like maybe you're talking about your story, maybe you're sharing your wisdom, what you have learned along the path, your twin flame journey. You could share, maybe you both have spiritual gifts where you could host courses, workshops, helping people, healing people. I'm seeing you creating community space, either online or a really physical space where you get to make an impact. I feel like there is a need, really like an urge, like from within, like from your soul, like a calling that wants to be heard. And now you're in the midst where you're like, I don't know what my calling is, but I know there's something. And we're going through these stages. I'm going to elaborate more in another reading because I don't want to make this too long, but usually we're going through stages. And I've had that too, where I was like, there is more to this life. Like, I just can't work a 9 to 5. I can't. It's like, I knew it, but I was so frustrated as I was in the dark night of the soul that I was like, I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to partake in this, you know, system and this society. And I had to slowly find my way towards my purpose. And the funniest thing, or I don't know if it's funny, but like, it's really interesting, is like my purpose came to me while I was sitting on the floor listening to a song of an artist that I don't even listen to that often. And suddenly I had like a real intense download, like a vision, like a flash, like this is what I'm supposed to do. And it was completely different from what I thought I wanted to do. So I had to process it, and now it's kind of taking shape and form in my inner world. It's not already visible in the physical reality. And that might happen to you too, especially during those portal days. You might have downloads, hints, visions. Write it down, journal it, and if you feel called to, I highly recommend it, do the ritual, okay? That was it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm honestly beyond grateful for all of you. Especially, I am very grateful that more and more twin flames are on this channel. It's, you know, as I am on the journey myself, it's just, to me, it's one of the most beautiful things to share more on this, because I know how hard it can be. Not only hard as in like it's challenging, but also that you don't necessarily have someone in your friend group or a family to, you know, to share this with. So these online spaces are so important. And who knows, maybe we're gonna create our own little space. I'm still thinking about it, maybe creating a little group where we can meet off and share our experiences and really motivate each other on this path. You know, that would be amazing. But that's all in the future, you know, that is all the future. And yeah, that was it. Subscribe to not miss out on more, and I'll see you around in the next one.